Thank you, Dr. Hanley. Speechifying, well done. The beginning of the semester and the beginning of my first year at San Francisco State University, you can only imagine my level of excitement and anticipation. Clearly, there is kinship with the 9,000 new students we welcomed last Friday and the new faculty and staff who have joined us. True game changers. I think all of us newbies should get together next June and talk about our first year's Gators. Lunch on me. I look forward to working with Senate leadership, the CFA leadership, and the faculty of this great university. And I also look forward to my work campus-wide with everyone who makes the student experience what it is, exceptional. Before I get too far into my comments, I want to introduce my companion and inspiration. We've gone on many adventures together, and I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge my wife and best friend, Phyllis. We've known each other since high school, and her steadiness and commitment to student learning is unflappable. She also knows me pretty well. Some few months ago, over dinner, she looked at me and said, "Okay, something's up. Where are we going?" I don't remember my response exactly, but I said something like, "Home." And home feels pretty good. While we have lived in all of the time zones and worked at some of the most amazing can-do universities, this incredible city and this great university are distinctly unique and will set a new bar for us. This is a campus that has truly put caring, compassion, and action behind the values of social justice and equity. A campus with remarkable talent among students, the faculty, the staff, and the administration. To one of the newest guys on campus, this adds up to a campus with enormous promise. If we are willing to engage the future with aspirations and imagination, without a lot of fear, and with innovative thinking and risk-taking, then the state of mind we describe will become the new reality of which we can be very proud. Now, many of you are asking yourselves, "Okay, Mr. New Guy, so what's the agenda?" Let me start by offering where my values are. Number one, my professional life begins and ends with the student experience. How are we helping them gain control of their intellectual, personal, and oftentimes social selves so that they can make a difference? Are we pushing them, challenging them, encouraging them, respecting them? The students will come to know my number one mantra: you have to own your own mind. Guiding our students so that they will own their own mind represents my most profound commitment to the teaching and learning process. Number two, a commitment to students means that they are involved in our scholarship, our commitment to service, and that they deserve the best of our teaching abilities. It's more than having standards, by the way. It's providing students the confidence and critical thinking skills to meet our standards. And I'm sorry, to exceed those standards. Another of my driving values, the educational experience must have a purpose. We provide not just a diploma, but the opportunity for graduates to make a meaningful difference in their communities and in their families. My hope is that every one of our graduates inspires at least one young kid to look up at them one day and say, I want to be just like you. More importantly, they can look back at their own life and conclude, I made a meaningful difference to myself. Getting there will take hard work and a lot of imagination. We have some challenges in front of us that are scary only if we want them to be. My own parents taught me to see challenges as opportunities. I can surrender to them, or I can find motivation in them. Now, I was hoping to get through my first comments without speaking about the B word, budget. But that word will be the number one item on my agenda. Not only must we be cost-conscious and efficient, but we will not let a commitment to efficiency compromise quality. The budget will be challenging, but it need not paralyze us. I'll need your help in finding that balance between quality and efficiency. You will soon be receiving a lot of information about our planning and preparation as it relates to Prop 30. Let's support the campus movement to get out the vote and to inform our publics. Agenda item number 2. We have a WASC visit, W-A-S-C, in March that will conclude nearly 5 years of analysis and reflection. Accreditation visits are important occasions for clarifying our aspirations and our vision. And that means that I will be spending considerable time listening to all of you as you offer your insights and expectations for the future of San Francisco State. I respect where San Francisco State has been, but I'll tell you, my interest is in where we're going. In order for me to represent our collective sense of the future, we must talk to each other and we must listen carefully. The end product will be the framework of San Francisco State's next strategic plan. This active listening will also help me achieve agenda item number 3. I need to know this place far better than I do now. I've always told those I have mentored and worked with in higher education, if you can't give me money, give me talent and freedom. Preferably more of the former, but a lot of both will do. We have already heard about some of the incredible accomplishments of our faculty this morning, and it is abundantly clear that we have talent. Let's aim it forward on our terms and in our own way. Tasks number 4 and 5 have occupied a good part of my early thinking about San Francisco State's future. So agenda item number 4, or task 4, I need to really understand the classification system defining jobs and the scope of work on campus. Seriously, now. At many institutions like here, there are fewer people doing more and more of the work. Imbalances are created, expectations go unchecked, salary corrections never happen. It is critical that we continually evaluate how we define positions and the scope of work to avoid creating imbalances and unrealistic expectations. This year, we're going to see where we can make some changes, improve the situation, and affect employee morale in good ways. And task number 5, and I hope it does not sound like a political empty promise. It is very clear to me that San Francisco State's future will ride on the talent of the faculty and staff who are here. The vision and actions of a president get a lot of attention, but the real action is in the classroom. I've asked the provost and the dean's council to begin a discussion and to develop an aggressive plan on how we might add 100 tenure-track positions over the next decade. "100 positions in addition to those funded by the colleges. People who will bring even more big ideas, incredible skills, and immense curiosities to campus so that our students will choose to study among the best minds found on a university campus anywhere. These 100 positions must be game changers, just like the new faculty are game changers. Let's put that plan together. Let's work hard to make it happen." That's the agenda for now. It's an agenda that respects and builds on the great history of San Francisco State, but acknowledges that we must think and act in new ways as we forge our future. There is no doubt that we must become more entrepreneurial and to seek new revenue streams. We must raise money to support our students as they and their families face tuition bills and fees that aren't likely to go down anytime soon. This past year, Advancement raised $17 million in gifts and pledges, a 19% increase over the previous year. Well, I've got my sights set on 20 million or more. And those 100 faculty positions, remember, just like you in front of me, game changers. They may and will be the key to our future. Now, let me close by thanking Dr. Penny Saffold for her service and presence on our campus. She is and will always be a game changer. And I will tell her now that I'm going to keep your cell phone number on my speed dial list. I want to thank all of you for the warm reception Phyllis and I have received. Your welcome reflects a deep pride in San Francisco State University, and we clearly see, as we observe your work with students and with each other, how well-founded that is. I share your pride and hope to build it further as we move forward on behalf of our students. I look forward to a productive year based on innovative thinking and a commitment to working together. I know the right teamwork can accomplish remarkable things. After all, I'm a kid raised on the Oakland Athletics, now living in Giants territory. And I'll have to tell you, I'm going to make it work. Thank you.